The race session is at Circuit of Silverstone in Silverstone, Great Britain. The wind speed is 10 km/h from the north-northeast. Fly is first. The Death Ray from Australia is second on mediums. Buck from Australia is P3 on mediums. Johnny from Australia is fourth on mediums. V-Cracer from Australia is P5 on mediums. Titan from Australia is P6 on mediums. Sergenkos from Australia is 7th on mediums. Sun RYZE entering the pits is P23. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Fly is P1. The Death Ray in Cops is second. Johnny in Maggots is third. Buck in Brooklands is P5. Dre from Australia in Luffield is P7. Sergenkos in Cops is P8, 0.3 behind Dre. Sergenkos lost 8th to Kraka. Kraka from Australia in Maggots is 9th, 0.3 behind Sergenkos. Kraka is now P8. The Death Ray is 3rd, 0.5 behind Johnny. Dre in Luffield is P6. Best lap is a 1:11.360. 3.710 off the fastest lap. Dre is now P5. Buck is 7th, 0.1 behind Dre. The Death Ray from Australia in Maggots is P3, 0.4 ahead of V-Cracer. Dre in Wellington Straight is P6, 0.1 behind Sergenkos. Kick Sun RYZE because of high ping, average 303 milliseconds. Kraka in Luffield is P7, 0.1 behind Dre. Dre in Woodcote is P6 battling Kraka. Buck is 7th, 0.4 behind Dre. V-Cracer in Brooklands is P3, 0.5 behind the Death Ray. Krakow from Australia in Luffield is 5th, 0.3 behind Sergenkos. V. Cracer in Kops is P3, 0.3 behind the Death Ray. Buck on lap 5 is 7th, 0.2 behind Dre. Dre in Wellington Straight is 6th, 0.3 behind Sergenkos. 5 minutes remaining in the session. V. Cracer in Luffield is P3. Best lap is a 1:02.413. 0.417 off the fastest lap. Dre from Australia in Woodcote is P6, 0.3 behind Sergenkos. Buck from Australia in Kops is 7th, 0.4 behind Dre. V. Cracer in Wellington Straight is 3rd, 0.2 behind the Death Ray. Sergenkos from Australia in Brooklands is 5th, 0.3 behind Krakow. Dre in Woodcote is P6, 0.5 ahead of Buck. V. Cracer is 3rd, 0.4 behind the Death Ray. Buck in Maggots is P7, 0.4 behind Dre. V. Cracer in Luffield on lap 7 is 3rd, 0.4 behind the Death Ray. Dre in Luffield is 7th, 0.4 behind Buck. V. Cracer is P3 battling the Death Ray. Buck in Wellington Straight is P6, 1.0 ahead of Dre. V. Cracer in Luffield is P3, 0.3 behind the Death Ray. Dre in Kops is P7, 0.7 behind Buck. V. Cracer in Wellington Straight on lap 9 is P3, 0.1 behind the Death Ray. Dre in Brooklands on lap 9 is P7, 0.6 behind Buck. V Cracer in Cops is third, 0.2 behind a Death Ray. Dre in Maggots is P7, 0.5 behind Buck. Fly is P1. The leader has just finished the race. Fly from Australia finished P1. The Death Ray finished P2. V Cracer finished P3. Krakow finished P4. Sergenkos finished 5th. Buck finished 6th. Dre finished P7. Titan is 8th. Titan finished P8. Strudel is 9th.